Morning everybody, thanks for coming back to the High Desert Farming YouTube channel. Today we got a few things going on. First we got to go spray a couple pivots with Roundup. Then I might give you guys a little bit of a field tour. Third crop will be coming up here pretty soon, so see what we got. Got some hay cutting going on. Rain's coming again. So anyhow, first thing, spraying. I sprayed some fertilizer last, so I got big nozzles on here. I'm going to be spraying. What did I spray? I think, man, I can't even remember. Was it 13 gallons an acre? So you got these white ones here, and I got to go down to the red ones here because we're going to be spraying 8 gallons an acre. So yeah, with 8 gallons an acre, I can just spray one load on the field, which the fields are 125 acres, 8 gallons an acre, 1,000 gallons. That's how it comes out. So I'm gonna put my gloves on here, and I'll get, get these things all flipped over. Didn't quite get that in time, but yeah, it filled up faster than I thought. Anyhow, let's go spray. I'm just here purging my boom. You can see the white coming out. When it gets all the way to the end, that means we're all the way purged. It's about 30 gallons that it takes. Looks like we're there. Looks like we're there. Alright, we'll shut her off right here. Well, we're going around in circles, spraying. 20 miles per hour, 8.3 gallons to the acre. So, yeah, the reason we're spraying this here actually is really thin stand of alfalfa, and we thought maybe if we put orchard grass in it, it would, thicken it up, keep some of the weeds out. We have trouble with weeds in here, so we put orchard grass in, and the weeds still come. The orchard grass mostly died out over the first crop, so anyhow, we're just spraying it back out again. We're putting Roundup on it. This is Roundup Ready alfalfa, which we don't do a lot of. It's just what was in here when the place was purchased, so hasn't been rotated out yet. But anyway, that's the deal with that. It's really a shame. Okay guys, got done spraying, got some lunch. I need to go out and check some pivots, check drippers, and yeah, make sure everything's operating good. So I'll run around the home place here, see how it looks, and then we'll move on. Also, we're cutting hay too, so I'll show you that. So. Down here and check the dripper. What we gotta do here is, I need to put some oil on that. About 4 seconds of between drips, which is about what you want. So I'll let you go here, dump some oil in, and then we'll go look at some other stuff. Actually got this pivot turned off because we need to cut this field because we're gonna put it in Timothy. So problem is there's some rain in the forecast, and we're trying to decide what to do with it. I don't know. We'll look at the forecast, see what you guys think. But we're gonna go check another dripper here. These that field that we just checked there is actually, that pump there only pumps like less than 200 gallons a minute, and so we have to pump water from another pivot that we got hooked together with this one, and then we just alternate the two pivots, like do 2-day circle on the one pivot and 2-day on the next one, just back and forth, because we don't got enough water to run them both separately. So it's kind of aggravating. We drilled that well and we had less water than what we began with, but so is farming. Alright guys, decided to show you this. We got a full tall field of second crop Timothy. Look at this stuff. And you walk out here, it's like almost waist high. Got Riley out there cutting her down. But you can see, if you look real close on these heads here, that they're getting purple, and that means it's ready to cut. It's been ready to cut for a while, but we've had, like we were talking last week, we were having some storms rolling through and didn't want to get it rained on. And there's still chances of rain for today's Friday, like Wednesday. I don't know if we can get it dried by then, but we got to get it gone, because what happens when you let it go for a while, the bottom gets really brown and you might as well have rained on them. So we're cutting her down, like it or not. Alright, we're out here at the swaths. Man, look at all that hay. We lay this stuff out at about 100 inches wide. Hopefully dry. But yeah. Looks like he's only done about 3 rows today. He opened it up and cut the inside couple rows or towers last evening. Well, let's look at this stuff here. Ooh, ooh. A little bit brown there. I don't know. What do you do about that though? Definitely some nasty stuff in there. I don't know if you can see that. It's gotta go though. Nothing we can do about it. So, maybe we'll see if we can ride with Riley. What do we got? got going here?
Cutting down some Timothy. That's getting kind of old. Need to get it down, get it drying.
That's what I was telling them. With all the, as we were looking at the heads, and all the pollen is on it. And now I can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but all the pollen blowing off of the heads there as we're cutting. But it is way over the header height. And so, yeah, how's it cutting?
Well, it's cutting pretty good. Going about 1.5 hour.
That's pretty good, ain't it?
That's about what Timothy normally is.
Okay.
About what the first crop was.
How does that compare to going with the alfalfa?
Alfalfa I can cut about as fast as I can steer. Normally
How fast is that?
Normally cut about 15.5 miles an hour.
But you could go faster, you're saying?
Yeah, I've tested it and tried to see how fast I can go. I've gone up to 20. I can't steer.
So why don't you have auto steer?
Too expensive.
Oh, it's laying her down really nice. So this machine, what year is it? Or like how new is the thing?
It's 2018 9980 massive swapper. So,
What do you think of it compared to other ones you've run?
it's probably the nicer one I've ever run. Never run anything really newer than this. It's pretty decent.
So it looks like he just turns right around on himself and drops right back in. Is that how you've always done it? Just turning around on yourself?
The last couple of years, that's how I've been doing it. I used to go wheel track to wheel track on the pivot. I don't know, I've gotten doing this and I like it better. It's a little quicker, easier. And if it doesn't come out right, you can have skippers and stuff. Yeah, just a little bit nicer. I guess on alfalfa, when you're double raking it, it doesn't pick up the one row quite as nice, but it usually does pretty good. It's not too bad.
So a truck just showed up for some hay. So I figured I'd show you a little bit how that's done. That slipped in there good. Man, he could put more bales in there with as much room as there is on top. Yeah, now this is my little brother, Chad. So, he's pretty good. He's kind of just starting out on the streets, but he does pretty well. But looks like we got to throw a string around the bottom of that block. You can see that these blocks have a string wrapped around them. Normally we put like a seat belt material, but they didn't send us any, so string will have to work for now. But yeah, let me throw a string around this other one. Interesting part here is what he's gonna do. Oh shoot, just about run into the gutter, dripping a little rain. Look at that. Boy, they don't want to move. This does not usually happen. Usually they push right forward. I don't know if the bottom's a little sticky or what. That's weird. How many did you put in there? 4? All right. Bale fell down here, so we're gonna have to put it back up. Well, guys, I was gonna show you loading the rest of that truck up there, but Riley said that his swather's about out of fuel, and he apparently don't have fuel in the tank here at the farm, so have to go into town and get him some fuel. So I'll yeah, load the fuel tank up and go get him some. All right, guys, made it here. Fuel. Usually use the truck battery to run the fuel tank. So get that hooked up. Let's get that. Ah, it's barely long. Hey, dude. You hit a skunk. Smell the skunk smell out here. Whew. Yeah. Well, guys, looks like some rain. Man, I hope it don't hit us. But the hay's still fresh enough cut that if it did hit us a little bit, it wouldn't be the end of the world. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.